Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video nga, ladies and gentlemen, ay pinadalhan na naman tayo ng Lanay Delights! Pinadalhan tayo guys ng Lanay Delights, and ito siya sarap! Chocolate at saka cheesy ubi lanay. So ito yung cheesy ubi lanay. Kung makikita nyo guys, tingnan mo titingnan natin kung gaano siya ka-creamy and gaano siya kalambot. Ayan humihiwalay na siya sa sobrang lambot. OMG. Napaka-creamy niya guys. Diyos ko, tataba na naman tayo nito. Ladies and gentlemen. Pero, ngayong umaga na to is, syempre hindi natin basta-basta makakain tong pagkain na to. So, syempre dapat may challenge. Naisip ko na, why not sumagot ako ng mga pageant questions. And once na nasatisfy ako sa sagot ko is, kakain ako. And once na nautal ako or hindi ako nakasagot ng maayos is hindi ako makakakain. So, sasagutin nating mga questions is, mga tanong sa Binibining Pilipinas nung batch ni Catriona. So, hindi kasi ako familiar sa mga tanong na yun kasi the rest, familiar na ako sa tanong kasi nga nanonood talaga ako ng Binibining Pilipinas. Pero, sa batch ni Catriona, hindi ko medyo sa ulo yung mga sasagot nila doon. And yung tanong, hindi ako masyadong familiar. So, yun na lang yung sasagutin natin. And once na nasagot natin and hindi tayo na-stutter or hindi tayo na-utal or nasagot natin siya, is makakakain tayo. Medyo kinakabahan ako kasi parang nakakamiss din mag-pageant. Namiss din ang Q&A na naman siya, buljak na nakakakaba talaga. So, why not give myself a try kung kaya pa ba nating sumagot, gano'n. So, wag niyo ako i-judge hindi ako magaling sumagot. And ito-try lang natin ang ating best. And kung ma-stutter, hindi kakain. Ito na, ang first question is, in this day and age of gender equality, can you say that Filipino men still practice chivalry or courtesy towards women? Oh no! Ano yung chivalry? Well, for me, yes, Filipino men still practice the courtesy towards women because we Filipinos, it is part of our traditions and cultures that men should always be courteous when it comes to women, and it is fun. And we have this idea of a Filipino man that all of men or all of Filipino men should be gentlemen in their own ways. In that case, I should say that yes, Filipino men still practice courtesy towards women in the middle of the sea. So medyo nasagot naman natin, huwag kayong umano, nasagot naman na hindi lang maayos. So makakain tayo. Ang pipiliin ko is yung cheesy ubi lanay. Perfect. Kukunin natin to. Napakalambot. Ang sarap. Sobrang lambot na guys. Napaka-creamy. Tingnan yung cheese. Ayun yung ube is napakalambot talaga. Sarap. Next naman. If you win the crown tonight, what can you do to get more women in the workplace? Well, first of all, I am an advocate of education, and if I will win tonight, what I will do to get more women in the workplace is to give more spread the message of importance of education to a lot of women, because once we are all educated and we are knowledgeable or educated, we could easily find jobs and we could easily land into our chosen jobs. And I would like also to have partnership with some of the those agencies or those organizations that gives more scholarship to women. In that case, more scholarship, more chances of winning. Thank you. So yun, makakakain tayo ulit dahil medyo nasagot naman natin ang tanong. Huwag kayong umano dyan. Ito ulit. Kasi sayang naman kung kakain pa tayo ng isa. Bigay na lang natin sa iba. One down. Okay, next question. Recently, migrating became the most searched words on Google. What would you like to say to those disheartened Filipinos who seem to have lost hope for our country? Oh no! Well, regarding with that issue that migration is the most searched word on Google, is that I should say that maybe they are just searching that because they are just conscious about that or curious about that. So I believe that my message to those disheartened Filipino is that always remember your roots. That Filipino traditions, Filipino culture, Filipino heritage, and the Philippines itself are more. Oh, ang hirap girl. Hindi ko siya kayang sagutin. Hindi ako makakakain. Basta yung gusto kong iparating is, sa mga disheartened Pilipino nga is, huwag nyo kakalimutan yung pinanggalingan nyo. Always remember kung saan kayo nanggaling kasi, yun lang. Next question is, what advice would you give to a 16-year-old for her to become more socially aware and become an empowered young lady? I do believe that a 16-year-old girl is now aware of what's happening around her because she's close to legal age, which is 18 years old. So my message for her to be socially aware is that use social media wisely. She should always look for the positive things, not the negative, because she is at her young age, so always think on the positive and always spread authentic news, not fake news. In that case, once she already have this positivity within her and knowledge about how it is very important to thank you. Wala, hindi na ako nakakasagot. Siguro ako nasa pageant ako ngayon, lagwak na ako. Next. Is free press important in a democratic society? Again, is free press important in the democratic society? Of course. Free press is very much important nowadays in a democratic society because we are able to express ourselves freely without asking the permission of others, and we are able to spread our chosen bubu na ako sis. Next. What is your best non-physical asset and why do you say so? For me, for me, my best non-physical asset is my confidence. I believe and I always believe that confidence is my virtue. And in order for me to achieve whatever I want in life, I always make sure that I am confident enough. I am confident to face all of this discouragements, criticisms, in order for me to be the best version of myself. And always remember that I always put my feet on the ground. And I think that is the best non-physical asset that I have. Thank you. So medyo nalayo, pero sagot naman natin. Kakain tayo. Medyo malayo lang yung sagot ko, no? Hindi siya katulad ng ibang pie or lanay or pie ng tigas ng crust. Ito ang napakalambot. Next. If you could have the opportunity to meet somebody globally influential, who would it be and why? I would like to meet the current Miss Universe, Zozibini Tunsi of South Africa, because she's so very influential to a lot of women nowadays. And even though I'm not a woman, I wanted to meet her in person because I want to talk to her and steal the crown. And I just adore her for having that black girl magic, that even though she is black or a black girl on her skin color, she's still confident, she's still beautiful on her own ways. And it's not the skin color actually, it's how you present yourself and how you inspire more people and how you are able to give awareness to a certain causes. And I think that's the most important thing. So that's the reason why I wanted to meet her in person and to talk to her about life. Thank you. Nasagot natin. So titikman naman natin yung chocolanay. Chocolanay! Titikman natin ang pagka-lambot ng chocolanay. Napakalambot niya din, guys. Sarap. Sarap. Yung lambot niya masyado. Tinan nyo, oo. Nabalik na siya sa sobrang lambot and daming palaman sa loob. Did you see that? Okay, next question. The Philippines has the most beautiful beaches in the world. Wait lang, may sumisipsip. But we are also ranked one of the top 3 most polluted oceans. We're full of plastics. If you would Binibini Pilipinas, how could you make a difference to help clean up our ocean? If I will win Binibini Pilipinas, well, I came from the last frontier of the Philippines and the city and the forest. So I know how it is very important for us to clean our oceans. In that case, I would like to be part of this change about cleaning oceans. So I would like to participate on the coastal cleanups here in our city, and I would like to spread the message then through social media that it is very much important for us to clean our oceans because it is very important. Thank you. Hindi natin nasagot. Hindi tayo kakain. Next. Why is mental health as important as physical health? As a psychology student of Palawan State University, I always believe that the core of human body is mind, and the way we think always affects the way we act. So that I believe that mental health is as important as physical health. Thank you. Oh, sagot ko, maikli nga lang, laban na yun. Kakain tayo ulit ng chocolate. Nabali. Napaka-creamy and napakalambot niya, guys. Next, last year, Spain sent the first ever transgender woman to Miss Universe pageant. Do you think that the Philippines should welcome and allow transgender women in a beauty pageant? Well, I always believe that it depends on the organization or the organizers if they are going to allow transgender women. But in my own opinion, I agree in allowing transgender women to Miss Universe pageant because transgender are also women. They see themselves as a woman, and we should respect that. And you should study Soji for you to learn more about this issue. Thank you. Uubusin na. Actually guys, ang sarap talaga niya. Kaso lang, hindi ko alam kung akin lang daw. Madali akong mabusog. Kasi kakatapos ko lang mag-lunch. So, busog na ako. Pero, gutom pa din. So, uubusin natin ito. Okay, next. What is your message to young and new breed of politicians that won the recent election, like Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto? My message to the young breed of politicians is be a role model to a lot of people. Be visible always, and be thank you. Hindi ko alam sasabihin ko. Hindi naman ako mga into politics, so I don't know what to say sa kanila, ganun. Next na, hindi kakain. Siguro kung sa pageant ako, no? Lagwak na ako, ganun. They are saying higher risk equals high reward. May I ask, what have you risked to get the crown? What I have risked to get the crown? Well, I don't need to put myself at risk just to get the crown. Instead, what I would do is to do my best, to do my very, very best, and to do hard work for me to achieve the crown. I don't need to put myself or to sacrifice anything or to have myself to put myself at risk just to have the crown. All I need is to do my best, and God will do the rest. Nasagot ko ba? So kakain tayo ulit ng cheesy ubi lanay. Masarap, lasang-lasa talaga yung cheese. Ay, sorry. Hindi pala ito batch ni Catriona, batch ni Gazini. Ay, ito pala hindi ko nasubaybayan. Yung batch pala ni Catriona is nasubaybayan ko yon. Ito hindi ko alam. Okay, latest eh. Ito na, ma'am. How do you react to rape jokes? Any kind of jokes about rape shouldn't be tolerated. So my reaction with that is ang hirap nitong sagutin, promise. And ito yung sinagot ni Ate Samantha Bernardo nung Binibini Pilipinas last year. For me, as lalaki, hindi kasi ako babae, so I don't know how to react sa rape jokes since women kasi talaga yung nakakaalam dito. So hindi ko siya nasagot. So my reaction about rape jokes is yun, galit ako sa mga nag-joke dyan about rape, ganon. Next naman. If you had to give a talk to hundreds of teachers in a high-profile gathering, what topic would you want to discuss with them and why? I would like to discuss with them about their students. I just want to say that stop pressuring your students to get high grades. Stop pressuring your students to do something that in the first place they cannot do. I do believe that not all of your students are equal. Not all of your students have the same IQ level. Not all of your students have the same quality of life. So don't you ever bully your students if they gone wrong or if they didn't achieve your expectations towards them. Instead, help them to grow as a person, to grow as a student, and stop pressuring your students. Thank you! So, kakain tayo, girls. Nabusog na ako. Next question. How do you define success? For me, my definition of success is being contented. I do believe that not all successful person are contented for what they have. So for you to feel successful or to have this definition within you of what success is, you need to be contented for what you have. If you achieve something, be contented on it. In that case, you will feel success within you. Tama pa yung mga English ko? Hindi ko alam. Sa mga English major dyan, pakicorrect po yung English ko kung may mali. Willing naman akong makorrect. So that's it, guys. That concludes my question and answer / mukbang sa Lanay Delights by Keythi. Thank you, Keythi, sa pagpapadala nitong Lanay Delights and napakasarap talaga. Oo. Hindi kayo magsisisi once na binili nyo siya. And sa mga gustong bumili, ang chocolanay is 100 pesos. Ang cheesy ubi lanay is 150. And ang langka ubi lanay is 150 din. So, napakasarap po talaga niya, ladies and gentlemen. And maisip nyo, ang laki-laki na niya. And napaka-creamy talaga ng palaman. So, hindi kayo magsisisi. Thank you so much talaga, Keythi, sa pagbibigay nito. And nabusog na naman po ako. And sana naman, kahit na paano, nabigyan ko kayo ng magandang question and answer. Kahit taka-taka lang talaga siya. So, thank you so much sa panonood. Thank you so much for watching. And kakain muna ako. And bibigay ko to sa aking pamilya. And that's it for now. That concludes my vlog for today. So, thank you and bye-bye!
Tapos na!